The power of momentum. That's what's on my mind right now. So I want to share some thoughts about momentum. Momentum is such an important or valuable thing in any business, in any entrepreneurial endeavor or effort that you're going through, in school maybe, or in life in general. Momentum is so much. And this is an analogy that I realized a long time ago, and it's always stuck with me. When I'm driving through traffic, as I am now, you can be in the slow lane. Have you ever been there where you're in the slow lane and it's all backed up and it's all cars, and the one next to you, it's always going faster than you, right? In fact, somebody once told me, if you're in the grocery store, how do you pick the fastest checkout lane every time? The answer is really simple. I don't know if you've ever seemed like you picked the wrong one. The answer is really simple. You pick any checkout line and then don't look at the others. That's it. The only reason that we wish we'd picked a different checkout line is because we looked and saw, well, that guy was there when I came up to my line, and now he's already checking out, and I've got two people ahead of me still. Well, compare and despair. Anyways, side note, but if you're driving in traffic and you're in the backed up lane and the other lanes always seem to be faster, and you want to switch lanes, but you're almost at a stop. You're just putzing along at 5 miles an hour. And the traffic next to you, in the lane next to you, they're going like 30 miles an hour. You have to have a big gap in traffic in order to make that turn and catch up to speed with the flow of traffic without causing an accident or somebody saying some things they shouldn't at you. Well, that's just like life, because that has everything to do with momentum. If you're going along at 25 miles an hour and the lane next to you is going along at 25 miles an hour and there's a small gap, you can easily switch lanes and get in there with no problem. I mean, okay, small, don't judge. I'm not suggesting that we cut people off. I'm just saying, when you have momentum, it changes the game. If you're on the freeway, you want to make a lane change, you have momentum, it's a lot easier when you're going about as fast as the lane next to you. If you're going much, much slower, you have to have a lot more space to make the move, a lot more time, or you cut people off. So just like in business, once you get momentum going, it's so valuable to keep that up. Have you ever had a goal that you're working on and every day you're being good at it and something happens? You might maybe even get sick, right? Maybe it's your workout schedule. You've been diligent, or you've been great at eating, you're on a diet, and you've been awesome, and then Christmas comes along, and it messes everything up, right? Or holiday, or your birthday, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna have some cake, whatever. And then the next day, well, I'll start back up tomorrow. Because you justified it yesterday, it's easy to justify again today and tomorrow. It's normal, everybody does it. But you gotta be aware of how important momentum is. When you mess up, pick yourself back up and commit right away to get back on track. So important. Because as soon as you don't, as soon as you give yourself permission to back out, it's easier and easier and easier to continue giving yourself that permission, even though in the back of your mind, you feel the little sense of that tingling of guilt that's just gnawing away ever so gently at your subconscious. That, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. You remember how great you were last week? Oh, I don't know. That happens. It's real. It's there. Don't lose track, and if you do, get back on track right away. Get back the momentum. Keep momentum. Understand the power of momentum and how much faster business and life and achievement and success and your goals, how much faster they will happen when you keep the momentum going.